afternoon. Hello. Take two. Already having some technicalities in here. Welcome. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me, guys. Welcome to my Instagram Live in my studio. I'm Laura Madden. If you are new here, thanks for joining. I'm going to share some updates. Going to be making a lot of changes that I want to kind of just sprinkle in. And I'm sharing some art today. Hey, Razin, thank you. Thanks, Hazel and Violet. Did you catch me on my last video? I don't know what the heck happened. But you know, that's pretty normal around here for me. Things always just shutting down. I'm going to keep this really short and sweet. The last two times I filmed in here, even though I have the AC on Arctic, for some reason my phone keeps overheating. I think maybe I have a huge window here and maybe the light coming in is heating it up. I don't know, but it is Arctic cold in this studio, but still my phone overheats. So I'm going to keep this really short. So I'm going to be making a lot of changes. If you've been following it all, then this is ReFashioned art. I make 2D and 3D abstract modern artwork made using reclaimed materials, found objects, unconventional items. And this is really my, this aligns with my mission or fulfills my mission of merging style and sustainability. And it really is about helping people create more luxury at home, helping people live a stylish lifestyle, but at the same time, how can I lower my impact on the planet? And, you know, to be completely honest, I'm not any big climate junkie or anything like that, but I really, it drives me crazy when I see things being wasted or unnecessarily going into landfill. So I've always had a thing for repurposing things and using things, you know, in unusual ways. So part of it is the practicality of actually, you know, using resources to their fullest capacity. And part of it is the game of what else can this be? So the artwork that you see, unless it is a commission piece, is made using reclaimed materials. These two pieces here, which I'm going to share with a little more about in a moment, these are made using wood. So these were found objects, essentially. And they, let me see, this one is hung, let's see what I got going on here. So these are both wood. And so I had it built out by a framer, wire to hang. So this is wire to hang from this orientation, but I actually really like it on the vertical. And because of these, how this was built by the framer, you can hang it on the vertical or the horizontal. So reclaimed materials, unconventional items, and right now I'm using a lot of materials, literally fabrics, textiles. And so a lot of the work that you will see on my website, these are just some samples. These are not for sale. But a lot of the work you will see on my website is 3D. It is sculptural art, sculptural wall art. So it's sculptural, but it is made to hang on your wall. So it's been just 5 years, this week, essentially, that I decided to pursue my art professionally and create a business selling my art after, I don't know, close 15, 20 years of making art only for myself. And it was like not even a hobby, it was a secret. It was something I did for myself to create a certain aesthetic and a certain look and feel and vibe in my own homes, but for no one else. And a lot of the time, unless somebody specifically asked about something, I was not gonna, you know, I was not about to just broadcast that I was making art. It just, I don't know why, I just had a weird thing. Maybe it was too close to who I really am, but I never, ever wanted people to know that about me. And so fast forward in my 40s, and it was kind of like one of those things where I just couldn't outrun it anymore. All I wanted to do was make art, and I could not deny it any longer. So I could have went on just suffering in that truth, or I could have made the equally uncomfortable decision to, you know, leave the business that I had been working on and building for a few years prior, which was fashion, sustainable fashion, blogging, influencer work, writing, styling, all that great stuff. And move, pivot, recreate myself and to something, completely new and different and foreign to anyone who knew anything about me. So that's what I chose. And here we are today. It has been 5 years since I decided to do that. And it's been very, very interesting. Making art is the easiest thing I've ever done. Having an art business is one of the hardest things I've ever done. It's just, it still is somewhat of an enigma, even though I'm always studying. I have been studying, like last month, honestly, I've been studying like crazy, all kinds of art-related topics. Just hired a new business consultant, so I'm studying, learning, and just continuing to develop this work. And the reason why I'm sharing that with you is because things are going to change. Once again, I'm going to be making a lot of changes in my business and how I do business and promote my business and present my business. And it's really important for me to grow the business of this because I want to do this for the rest of my life. It is what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. And in order for me to be able to do that for the rest of my life at the capacity that I want to be doing it, I do need to be selling my work and I do need to be getting it out into other people's homes and lives. And so I put a question box in, which I'm trying to do whenever I know I'm going to get in here and share live, to ask people, what do you want to know about? What do you want to hear about? What questions can I answer? What art can I show? Anyway, I'm somewhat of an open book. If I can't answer your question, I'll let you know. So I've got multiple questions about what inspires me and what intrigues me, what leads me to create what I create. And honestly, at a superficial level, fashion is a huge inspiration. Great design is a huge inspiration. But on a much deeper level, when I really dig down and why I think I've gotten so hooked onto art is because it is transformational and it is empowering. And when you're surrounded by art, it changes you from the inside out. And, but similarly, and ironically, for me, that's also how I feel about fashion. Wearing clothing you love and wearing clothing that is really true to your style, I feel can transform you from the inside out. People are going to see that, they're going to feel it. Even if they hate what you're wearing, they're going to love how you make them feel in their presence. If you love, how you are showing up in the world. And so that's exactly how I feel about art. And I recognized that probably as a teenager when I started making my own art, how like badass it felt to have something on the wall that I thought was awesome, not because I made it, but just because I thought it was awesome. It felt awesome. Like on the inside, it really felt awesome. It didn't just look awesome, it felt awesome. And so it really does come down to transformation and empowerment. And just this idea of helping someone else transform their lives through their homes, through what they're seeing in their homes. And so for me, I'm not an interior designer, although I'm obsessed with interior design. I'm not an interior designer and I will never be one, but I am an artist. And so that is the part of the home that I feel I am best at fulfilling and that I love helping people with. So if you need help picking out art, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to help, if I can. The other thing that I want to share about is now, rounding the corner on 5 years since starting this, I have a lot of art, and I actually have a lot of displayed art around town here. I have 2 galleries with art, showing my art. Still, I have a lot of art, and I'm building a brand new studio, so now I'm going to have 2 studios, and so these buildings are already full with my art. So I am working on clearing out past collections, which consists of my earliest works. There are some price reductions. I've let go of doing sales a while ago. I let go of doing sales. It just is not a match. Occasionally I will do reductions. If you are a collector, if you've purchased art from me before, I always do collector pricing, which is a reduction. If you're a designer or you work in that industry, I always offer a designer pricing, a reduction. So I have my collector pricing, I have my designer pricing. For these earlier works, they are ready to go. So they're not on sale, but for only this week, I am doing price reductions. I do have a website that's put together showing just these works that are available with the price, with the media type, with the dimensions. You can purchase right there if you want, or I can send you an invoice and you can, purchase through email or whatever works for you. But I am going to leave this up for the next week, and then I'm going to be traveling, so it will be coming down, and I just won't have time to deal with it. So in a week, it will come down. Hey guys, Jonko, Mike, how are you? Chanel, Razin Khan, thanks for coming back. That's great. Let me know what that means. Razin Khan, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but let me know. So, long story short, my inspiration, also a few other questions about where my work is available. I do have 2 galleries here in Phoenix that are showing my work. Essentially, I'm self-represented. I really consider myself self-represented. I do sell out of my studio, where most of my work is located. So if you're interested in a piece, please check out my website, shop.imlauramann.com. That is going to be changing as well very in due time. But for now, shop.imlauramann.com for my website. And not everything is on there. The pieces that I'm offering from past collections are not on there. They're only on this one special webpage that is created just for these works. And again, that is a temporary webpage. So DM me if you need the link. DM me if you see art that I post on Instagram that you'd like to purchase or inquire about, or please check my website, shop.imlauramann.com. All right. And if you're local, guys, if you're serious about collecting my art, then I do schedule private showings on occasion. All right. So these are both from 2019. These are on wood. They're not heavy, but they're on wood, so they do have extra weight. These are both mixed media on wood. This is from the Presence series. A lot of texture. And this one here is Window of Opportunity. Sorry, I'm not sure what's happening with my lighting. And both of these can be hung horizontal or vertical, which I think is cool. So you can move them around if you like. I'm always moving around art in my home, so you can move them around if you like. This one here is 27 inches by 33 inches, 24 inches by 27 inches. And I'm just gonna show you what you will see if you go to the webpage. Please DM me if you'd like to view the webpage to see more of the art. So this is Presence 2, again, from the Presence series. And yes, this one is $450. Until Sunday. Until Sunday. $450. And this one is also $450. I'm sorry, I misspoke. It's not Window of Opportunity. I do have Window of Opportunity, but that is not part of this lineup. This one is called Life Moves, and it is also $450. So again, mixed media on wood. 26.5 inches to be exact by 33 inches. All right. And just a brief little peek at the website and some of the pieces that are available. So these are mid-size pieces. So a lot of 24 by 26s, a lot of 16 by 20s, around that range. I have a few like 26 by 34s. Okay, but they're basically mid-size. I think there's one 11 by 17. Yeah, there's one 11 by 17, and I think that is the smallest piece that I have. All right, guys, so DM me. Just put website if you'd like the website to shop by past collections. So again, these are both from 2019. So we're talking early days, and it was 2019 that August of 2019 that I decided to make the leap and step into the great unknown of starting my business as an artist. And here we are. All right, guys, so that's it for now. If you want to shop the rest of my collection, recent works, shop.imlauramann.com. That is linked in my bio, but you cannot find these pieces through my website. So DM me if you would like the website to take a look at the past collections. I think there's like 40 pieces on there. Some have sold. So I don't know, there's maybe 30 left, maybe. But a bunch have sold. But just DM me website. I will send you that link and you can take a look and let me know if I can answer any questions whatsoever. As well, if you like additional photos or videos of any of these pieces before you buy, because I know it can be difficult to purchase something from a 2D website that's 3D, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to share more with you. And I really look forward to helping you find that perfect piece of art to elevate your home. And really, guys, having art in your home that you love, it transforms you. It just does. And feeling transformed through your home and what you have in your home is totally possible. It's just a matter of picking out what you really love and, getting clear on what you want to see. How do you want your home to look and feel? So if you need help with that, I'm happy to help you with that. I've been doing it for myself for many years now. So I feel well-versed in doing it or asking the right questions to people to help them to do it. So please don't hesitate to reach out. Hey guys, it's so good to see you all here. Thank you. Hi, Golden Oak Design. Clearing out past collections. If you need art, let me know. So just DM me, guys, website. I will send you that web link to look at the past collections of earlier works, and that will be available until Sunday. All right, guys, cheers. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're staying cool. It is bloody hot and kind of humid today, so it doesn't feel awesome out. But it is Arctic cold in here, and I'm glad my phone did not shut off this time. So, yay. All right, guys, cheers.